All right, let's go now to Tmara al-Rifai in Jordan. She is a spokesperson for the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA. I looked at a lot of these images from this school in the Jabalia refugee camp. They are simply horrific. This is a place being used as a shelter. Israel says it's looking into it, but did say that they did conduct activities in the area. I just wanted your reaction to those images.
First of all, we were horrified when the stream of footage started coming in yesterday. We recognized that this was one of our schools. We also recognized that this was one of the schools in the northern part of the Gaza Strip that was used as a shelter by thousands of people who were displaced from their homes. So we were truly outraged at the initial images, and we are conducting verification, including interviewing witnesses to be able to reconstitute exactly what happened.
The Palestinian Red Crescent, meanwhile, says the health sector overall in Gaza is, in its words, bound for complete collapse. They say 95% of ambulances are out of service, either through bombing or running out of fuel, and virtually all inpatient facilities in the north just aren't able to function. How desperate is the situation throughout the Strip?
Michael, it's very, very desperate. The health sector in its entirety is about to collapse. So we're talking about emergency health, such as the services, the operations, the surgeries in Ash-Shifa and other hospitals. But we're also talking about routine services in primary health centers. So regular people being able to access medication for diabetes or high blood pressure. The entirety of the health sector is about to collapse across the Gaza Strip, precisely because of lack of medicines, but lack of the ability for these health centers to function, even though UNRWA's health centers do function in with reduced staff and reduced hours, and we have mobile clinics going around the shelters if we have enough fuel. Fuel is at the center of the inability of the health sector to continue functioning, as well as the lack of sufficient medications and safety of health personnel.
We've seen Israel dropping these leaflets telling those in the south where they were told to flee to go to shelters. I mean, what shelters and where? 1 million people moved from north to south. Where are nearly 2 million people meant to go?
Precisely. 2 million people are displaced. That's almost the entire Gaza population of 2.2 million. They were told to go to the south for safety, but the conflict, the airstrikes, the exchange continues in the south as well. We at UNRWA have had 70 of our buildings clearly marked with the blue UN flag and the UN logo hit, sometimes by direct hit, with displaced people inside our shelters. So really, there's no place safe in Gaza.